Survivor. We know the game, we love the game, and we are here to see Season 6 of my series. First 5 seasons are on my channel. Go check them out if you haven't seen them. If you have, let's continue on, or if you don't care about spoilers, you can continue watching anyways. Now, let's get to the rules real quick. The rules of this season are simple. 3 teams of 6. And it'll go in the normal Survivor sense where you vote a player out. If your team loses, we'll go until merge. At merge, it'll be 1 person immune, and you'll vote players out until only 3 remain. Then, at final 3, everyone that was eliminated that got jury roll will vote for a winner. Pretty simple. And with this season, there is a twist. Because it is Mario Bros. Wii themed season, the twist is star coins. Instead of hidden immunity idols, there will be star coins. If you're able to collect 3 star coins, you'll get either an idol, a vote steal, or an idol nullifier. It's your choice. You can get it by winning immunity at merge and trading it for a star coin, or by being the MVP on your team if you win a challenge. Now let's get to the pregame. Here are 18 castaways for this season. Let's get into each of their plans for this season. Iberia's plan is to make alliances with their team and become reliable so they're not a threat towards the end game.
This place looks ugly as fuck. Do I have permission to put furniture in here?
Sure.
Want to make it more comfortable before I get eliminated? Yeah, basically I'm praying not to be eliminated first because I have something to settle with someone in this. He's been able to run for a good while, but I'm not letting him get away for what he did. A certain Mexican, a certain Thocaloid fanboy, a certain someone by the name Atlas has to go. I'm not saying I'm in trouble, but I'm saying I know there is someone on the other team who's already digging his claws into people. He's recruiting people before I could even blink. The game hasn't even started, but Benny is already my biggest threat yet. All thanks to Atlas, dumbass, who told him he's working with Benny. If he's working with other people, then what do I do?
Pre-game is open. Tell us your plans or alliances that you have already. I like women. Ben! What are your game plans? What are you trying to do? I like women. Ben, don't make me get Alex. I'll do it. I like women. Bat breaks down his game plan. He doesn't want anything to do with star coins. His plan is to mostly ignore him and go all out in challenges, try and win immunity. He thinks it's more valuable. The other thing he doesn't want is to be a dead weight on his team. He wants to be able to rely on other people, but also doesn't want to have to carry the whole thing. He wants to be a team player and do well in challenges. His top priority is to prove his competence before allying with other players for merge, and he wants smaller allies and alliances for less chance of betrayal going into the game. Casual's excited to play the game. He doesn't know many of his team members, and he approached Yuri to try and ally with him and form an alliance with Ultimate and Mason for later on in the game. He wants to try and use relationships to make it to the end and wants to survive before merge. Casual also shares the rules with the season. Why does he do that? Well, he breaks down in his own words what the rules are, and the reason for this is star coins, because I hid a little message in the rules so that people would read them that would give them a star coin if they summarized them. And I'm going to keep star coin counts a secret from you guys as the viewer to keep it more interesting so that idols come up and vote steals and things happen to make it more interesting for you guys. Not because I'm lazy and don't want to keep track of that. Not at all. I would never. Casual forgot to mention he made a proposal to Nutter for an alliance that worked out. Also, Puppet DM'd him a few minutes ago to align together, and he's got 2 alliances with his team now. Blarg. Kirby and Stuff's idea is to root connections with as many people in his team as he can so he has a better chance post-merge. He's engaged with dialogue with Puppet, so he considers them an ally and wants to plant enough doubt in their head to tip the scales if he needs to. He wants a setup to help him. He's popping off because Puppet approached him first, and Puppet wants him as an ally, which will help him out later on in the game, and he sees it as huge, in his own words.
It says pregame. I misread it as pregnant. I will be pregnant.
Nutter, what is your game plan? At Tall Nutter.
Get pregnant? Quit.
Atlas wants to team up with Puppet, and that's pretty much it. He also wants to stay under the radar. He doesn't want to get caught in other people's game plans. He is hoping that he has no enemies, because he doesn't want to be hated, and he doesn't want to be evil. He also hopes he doesn't get booted early. Why? Who would want to get booted early? Name one person.
Hello there. Name's Fred. I don't consider myself a very smart guy, and honestly, I don't think I know mostly anyone here. I guess the real question you could ask is, you've probably been wondering how I got here. To be honest, I have no clue in the slightest. I just saw this on my recommended one day and was like, yeah, why not? I don't care if I win or lose, I honestly am here to probably cause chaos or just get voted out immediately. Nonetheless, it feels nice to be a part of these competitions. Even though I don't exactly like New Super Mario Bros. Wii that much, I'm more of a fan of Super Mario Odyssey, but the new Super Mario Bros. Series is still cool. As for my strategy, hard to say now. Might make an alliance with two of them, but it's really that we need to work as a team first. No excuses. We win and we lose as a team. If I get voted out for that, then oh well. I'm going to try and experiment with this game and see what I can do for me. I'm also curious how the challenges will work. We'll see in time. Best of luck, everyone. May God be with you all. Fred. Okay, so an alliance with Mason is an option on the table. I asked Mason in DMs and he said, sure, why not? I hope Mason trusts me in the game. If not, curtains might be here early for me.
Fred talks to me about how he yaps a lot, and then tells me the same thing he told me a second ago about having an alliance with Mason now. Now thinks they're in an alliance with Ben and Atlas, and they're a random axolotl.
Hold up, I ought to do something first. Alex, fuck you. Irk, fuck you. Roy, fuck you. Okay, I'm done.
Ultimate has an immediate plan. He wants to lay low with Yuri and scout out competition. He wants to find someone that they can trust and ally with them and get the majority on their team. He wants to pay close attention to the game and see who likes him and who doesn't. Once he reaches merge, he wants a partner with Mason and Casual if they're still there. He wants to be in the background, keeping everyone else in the loop till Final 7 where he'll have majority. And then from there, he wants to use that to his best advantage to win with that majority. It's time for plans, allies, and thoughts. Derp has absolutely nothing. Maybe gameplay. He has not a clue. Don't worry, Derp. Coke and Voltag will have both alliances with you, apparently. So there's a trio you can rely on. Maybe. But you don't have a clue, so you won't actually know until later. For the first challenge, it's a simple one, like always. Create a team name and a power-up, and the main thing is the power-up that represents the team and the theme itself for that team. Best power-ups win immunity for their teams. Worst one will be the first team going to Tribal and will face the first elimination of the season. Here's what first place submitted, and they're none other than the Silly Swoops. That is their new team name with the Silly Swoop Shroom. Next, we have Jellybeam Jousters, who have this as their power-up. I don't know what it's called because I didn't look, and I don't care to look, and you can look. Read. Read, lazy bum, read! And here we have the Starlight Crystals with a star power-up that is purple and, what does it do exactly? I don't know, but they'll be facing Tribal, and here are each of the teams that match each team name and power-up so you know who's on each team. Fred wants to keep his team strong. He thinks that's the best thing for the vote. However, if he needs to vote someone who's a threat, he's willing to do so. He did not expect to lose and just wants to say that Atlas reached out to Puppet talking about an alliance deal. And he wants to fill in on information later when he learns about more about Puppet and Atlas with this future deal. One of these 6 will be the first boot of this season. Let's find out who it is. If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, sub 2. Second vote, sub 2. Third vote, sub 2. The first player voted out, sub 2.
Travis spoken.
Unrelated note, here's a Fred invincibility statue that I made for fun. Fred, why does it look like that? Fred thinks they're cooked and even brings up the fact that Ben has been on Minecraft for over 13 hours and that his team is just fucked. Yuri thinks someone's getting a lot of power early on. They talked to Puppet about an alliance. They accepted, but they're going to be careful about it. Now they're thinking that Puppet might be the person getting all that power. But no, they must be wrong. It must be someone else. It couldn't be Puppet.
Rim, fucking seriously? Is this motherfucker genuinely serious? You mean to tell me this guy's already trying to drag me and some other motherfucker to the end with no respect, and all offense Atlas is not making it close to the finale? If not being dragged there, like, are you fucking kidding me? Are we dead ass? I mentioned bringing Benny. Being no good, right? This is what I was talking about.
Kirby and stuff is ready for Tribal, even though they haven't even gone yet, and wants Hyveria gone. Now, why would you want that? What have they done? Oh, wait, they've done nothing. Okay, That low-key makes sense.
Wow, oh my god, what a surprise. Never could have seen that coming. Sarcasm.
Bro, why'd you type sarcasm? Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Me and Yuri and Ultimate are teaming up to take down Derp and Coke. That's how I imagine Volt sounding in my head. I don't want to do a voice for that. I don't want to use AI voice for that either. So you just get normal voice. Updates for alliances for Coke. Coke has an alliance with both Volt, who's on their team, and Tall Nutter, who's on Team 1. Also, they have a group with Derp. So each team needs to create an advertisement for one of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Any of the games they desire, they can make an advertisement for. But one team was unable to do it in the time limit and was automatically sent to Tribal. That was the Jelly Beam Jousters. However, I'll show you the other two videos. They're about 30 seconds long, and there's a timestamp if you want to skip them. If you're watching it live, sucks to suck. We'll go first with Silly Swoops, and then we'll go to Starlight Crystals.
Are you tired of the same old Mario game? Well, how about a Luigi game? In New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, you can also play New Super Luigi U. Play as Luigi and company to save the princess. Explore brand new levels with a tight timer, perfect for seasoned Mario players.
Get ready, gamers! Mario is back, and better than ever! Run, jump, and gain power to a brand new world packed with surprises, secrets, and classic Mario magic! Play solo or team with your friends in epic 4-player fun, chaos, teamwork, and tons of laughs! It's Mario like you've never seen before! New Super Mario Bros. Wii, only on Nintendo Wii. We hope we get to see you explore the land, mysteries, and secrets of this world.
Here are the 6 players facing Tribal. One of them will be the second voted out. Do we even really need to go over everyone's plans? You guys, like, if you've been paying attention, it's pretty obvious who's going. Let's go to Tribal. If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Neil. The second vote, Neil. The third vote, Neil. The second player voted out, Neil.
Tribe spoken.
Voting Neil meant nothing to Coke considering they weren't doing anything and they saw them as a sacrifice for their team and an easy vote for them in this early competition part of the game. Mason thinks Fred's getting suspicious with him and he doesn't know whether he's delusional or whether this is real suspicion he should be worried about. Mason, what would you know? Chef PP. Fred's reached out to 2 people on Jelly Beam Jousters, Ultimate and Derp, who he wants to vote with later in the game. Ultimate sees Fred as a robot. He thinks, who talks like that, bro? And his message is so generic that he thinks it's 100% AI, and he sent it to other people. So Ultimate is suspicious. Casual thinks Puppet is making cross-team alliances, and they don't really know whether Yuri was told completely and find it suspicious. Batmanington is very happy with their team right now. They were concerned their team wouldn't be too good and they wouldn't like their team, but they're really chill and thinks their team is doing really good right now. Puppet is panicking a little bit with Atlas having a lot of group and a lot of footing in the game. Each team needs to make a Mario Maker 2 level with creativity and the new Super Mario Bros. Style. Here are the level codes, and the loser was Starlight Crystals. Again, let's send them straight to Tribal. So, looking at these players, your guess is as good as mine. I honestly have no clue who's going home. Well, I do, but you don't. If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to use it, now is the time to do so. Nobody? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, now. Second vote, now. The third person voted out, now.
Tribe spoken.
Ultimate keeps joking about how he thinks Fred is a robot and has basic responses and basic words and basic everything, and basically, Ultimate thinks Fred is AI. Fred now has to deal with Ben and Mason and knows that if his team loses, he has to betray one of the two or vote off Atlas. But, like, Ben and Atlas are the only two on his team doing anything. So, guys, let's be honest with ourselves here. Kirby and stuff is secure with Puppet and basically thinks there's no chance of getting eliminated until merge, and Puppy carries the team very hard, and Kirby is quite fine with that. This message from Derp very much confused me, but what I did get out of it is that he was not Coke's first pick for an alliance, but was the one to respond, so he and Coke are a duo. Kind of funny how that works sometimes. It's a gaming challenge where teams must aim for the highest score in Danger Bomb Bomb Danger, and the winning teams were Jelly Beam Jousters and Starlight Crystals, sending silly swoops to Tribal Council for the first time. And I'm not gonna lie to you, there was no strategy in confessionals for this vote. Here are the 6 going to Tribal. One of these 6 will be the 4th player voted out. Let's see who that is. If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Iveria. Second vote, Iveria. The third vote, Iveria. The 4th player voted out, Iveria.
Travis spoken.
Not a lot has been said in confessionals right now because most of the boots have been filler cast members who haven't been doing a lot and been very inactive. But I will break down all the alliances that are currently in play right now. We have the Jelly Beam Jousters at the bottom who have Yuri and Ultimate versus Coke and Derp with Volt in the middle. Then we have Starlight Crystals who have Atlas and Fred as a duo. Atlas is also aligned with Ben. Mason's aligned with Fred, and Fred's aligned with Ben, putting Fred in the middle and Atlas and Ben on the other side. Then, at the top with the silly swoops, we have Puppet at the top of the totem pole, with Kirby and stuff and Bat, then Casual and Nutter at the very bottom, with all of them being pretty chill with each other, and Nutter being the only one really left out of the loop on that team. We also have cross alliances, like Atlas believes Puppet's their alliance, but in reality Puppet wants to take Atlas out. We have people like Fred, who's got a duo with Ultimate and a thing with Derp. We have Ultimate, Yuri, Casual, and Mason with the Goon Squad, and many more that will get interesting later on in the game. But right now, it's been pretty straightforward with all the votes being unanimous. Each team must create 8 unique new bosses for New Super Mario Bros. 2, and they must present it to the judges, where they will be decided if their presentation and pitch is good enough. Losing team faces Tribal Council. Ultimate tells Fred to take notes on not being a robot. Fred has a long thing talking about deliberation with Puppet and weighing the pros and cons of voting out each player of his team. He's leaning towards Mason though. All the live challenges were edited by Summer, so if you love them, go ping Summer in the Discord right now, over and over and over and over again, just to show your thanks.
Hi, Atlas.
Atlas! It's motherfucking Atlas! Dude, I was like hyping him up too, and then he's not even here.
Hello? Finally! Atlas, if I was a judge, I would already like put you at the lowest. You took too long.
Yo, I took so much time on my project, bro. Fuck off. I hope you really helped me. You really told me what to do.
I did not!
Okay, alright. Welcome. Okay, everyone, welcome. This is my way. We start too.
Alright, I'm out.
Summer said this every time. Do not listen to Summer. They've said this every time.
Everyone, welcome to Starlight Crystal's 8 new bosses. This is my first. Okay, the Meadows Grasslands. I picked the Meadows because I think that's pretty basic for everybody. The boss is Sparkly Center. I just put an image because I'm not that creative. I'm not an artist. None of my team is an artist. I hope you know. A Wooden Guardian infused with electricity attacks. Void Dash charges across the arena, leaving electric sparks. Root snares. Vines burst from the ground to grab Mario. Very interesting. Very inclusive. I hope you know I did all this myself. My team didn't do anything, so I should get praise. That's all I'm saying. Shock Stomp. Jumps and lands, creating circular shockwaves. The arena, the very gate. Wooden platforms that slowly rise and fall. Vines appear randomly as hazards. What do you guys think of that? Do I have to ask what do you guys think? Alright, no.
No, just do the presentation.
Man, okay. Desert, the Dune Serpent Shazlok. So an ancient sand snake, the theme is awakened from a buried temple. That's the name of the awakened. Attacks. Buried launch dies on the ground and emerges under Mario. Tornado screech. Creates too many sandstorms. Tornadoes that rotate. Yeah, rotate. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, if that's it, then you'll find out the results later.
So, as you can see, this is poison grass piranha. I know he looks like piranha plant, but he's not. You guys gotta trust me, okay?
I'm out.
So think like Mummy Pokey, but he's a plant and different. And he will sprout poisonous grass. And Mario is like a Reddit mod. If he touches grass, he takes damage. He can destroy the grass with fire. You have to jump on him 3 times to defeat him. Pokey McPokerson, as it says, he has the ability to control the wind. He'll shoot his body segments at Mario. He summons wind and climbs on the ceiling so that Mario can't hit him. And then afterwards, he goes down to the floor and retracts the spikes from his head. Not so smart. So next we have the Bloomin' Bomber. This is I forgot what flower it's called, but it's like one of those flowers that has like the big hole in the middle, and from the big hole it shoots like the bombs. Ah yes, the Ice World. We got the Nice Cube. Look at him. He's looking pretty nice. Slides around the floor and it freezes the ice. And if it hits Mario, he like gets bumped. It doesn't damage him. After a few hits, it'll split into 4 smaller ice cubes, kind of like a slime from Minecraft, and those can damage Mario, and they're kind of hard to hit because they're small. Next is World 5, the Cloud World, so obviously, the boss will be Clouds. We have the Super Swoop. Who could have seen this coming? He's really cool. When you jump on him 2 times, he will become blue. He's blue now, that's his attack. And then he'll just like dive bomb towards Mario, and also have other swoops dive bomb towards Mario. Next we have Room Smush. It's like a mushroom, but you are in a room and he smushes the room. Like the room gets smaller. He'll like summon poisonous mushrooms. He can destroy them with fire flowers, but that will keep poisonous gas in the room that will need some time to clear out. I don't know, whatever new Super Mario Bros. Game this is supposed to be. We have the cookies that I baked an hour ago. These cookies start off as dough, but basically the longer the fight goes on, the more cooked they get. When they're perfectly cooked, they're super powerful, really hard to hit, but if you can survive that for long enough, they will get burnt. You can either, what's the word I'm looking for? 1 second, I'm pulling a blank. Oh yeah, you either have to like speed run through the fight as fast as possible while the cookies are still good at the game, or you can wait out the final phase and then just jump on it when they're burnt, and they can't really do anything about that.
Is that all?
Yes, that is all.
Alright, thank you for your time. We'll let you know what the judges think eventually.
Eventually.
Like is Vincent in there?
Hello, Coca-Cola.
He's not a judge, and he's lonely.
Oh wow, there's a lot of you. Vincent. Oh yeah, what's up, Coke?
Hi.
Where's the presentation, mister?
Dude, I played Lethal Company with this guy.
That's it, I'm out.
W Coca-Cola. Hasn't even started.
Shark Tank. For the record, this is Summer. This is not Shark Tank ass. Like, this is voting.
What am I supposed to do with all this money then?
What money?
Right, guys, shut the fuck up. Coca-Cola wants to start.
Hello. This is Jelly Bean Juicer's unique boss ideas for New Super Mario Bros. 2. As you can see, very nice title screen. World 1 boss, Mega Koopa Troopa. He is a very special boy and was created by Voltajo. Like how in New Super Mario Bros. DS, Mega Goomba was a boss, so we decided why not have Mega Koopa Troopa as a boss as well. Keep it simple for World 1. It can stomp, bite, and roll, and slash all over the place, and try to defeat Mario. While it can't be hurt from the shell or head, because of it being so big, the sweet spot is on its tail. This is the little arena I'm not drawing an entire fucking room because that's too much work, so I just made this little sketch. Sergeant Swain, he is the Desert or World 2 boss, and it was made by Ultimate. He is a hog that is the leader of an army of a bunch of other hogs, and they are currently at war with the World 4 boss. So he sends out his army to do most of his bidding. He'll jump down, stunning Mario if he grounds him, and start to fight him himself. After he falls down, the platform will also go down with him to have some more room in the arena. Next up, we have the World 3 boss, Queen Jellybean, which was created by me. Her main gimmick is she'll jump out of the water and send lightning strikes down to Mario at random with all 5 of her tentacles. Mario will have to evade them, and then eventually she'll fall down and he can stomp on her. There's no platforms on her to hide in this one because she doesn't want you to hide from her. She wants you to die immediately. This is Captain W. He is also created by me, and he's the World 4 boss. He is in war with Sergeant Swine, and they don't really want to do the fighting themselves, so they made a bunch of robots to do the fighting for them. For the final phase of the fight, Captain W will come out of hiding, and he'll try his best to beat Mario, but fail horribly. This is the arena. It changes every phase. This is just one of the robots, and you can see it has a little weak spot up here. And then this is Captain W trying to fight Mario on the icy. World 5 is Bowser's airship, which is like the Sky World. It was also made by me. You can see this little sketch I made here of how it would kind of work. The next fight is World 6, which is called Molten Claw. The idea is by Voltagel. And no, it is not Moltres. It just looks like Moltres. And this is what Phase 3 would look like of the boss. I made a little sketch of Mario platforming up to the boss. World 7 is the Enraged Bonsai Bill, which is created by Dirt. As Mario enters the boss room, he is greeted by a room with no one in it but only pipes on the ceiling and floor. You will hear a loud rumble, and a giant, very angry Bonsai Bill comes out of one of the pipes from the ceiling, almost hitting Mario. It then exits into a pipe on the other floor. This is the whole attack pattern of Bonsai Bill here. Here's a little sketch of the room. You can see the pipes around. And then World 8's boss is Dragirgon, and it was made by Ultimate. Dragirgon is the Bowser's last thing blocking you from getting to him. After breaking into the Walrus's fort back in World 4, he forced him to make this powerful mech. And the fireballs it shoots out are actually homing shots that can, even if you still dodge it, it'll still go for you. The end.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a very good presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Coca-Cola. We'll let you know what happens.
In third place and going to Tribal, once again, is Silly Swoops. Let's go straight to it, cause, let's be honest, I think we all know who's going here. If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Nutter. Second vote, Nutter. The 5th player voted out, Nutter.
Travis spoken.
Coke is getting a bad feeling from Volt. He doesn't know whether he should trust him as much and feels like they might be lying, because they might go with Ultimate and Yuri against him and Derp. But he thinks Derp is trustworthy, and because Coke has an idol from Starcoins. Wow, he has an idol. Wow, crazy. He thinks that the worst case scenario, he'll play it on Derp or himself. Coke is divided on trusting Volt or not, but Derp trusts him. So because of this, he thinks the plan is to vote out Ultimate next because he's a bigger threat than Yuri, and they can keep him for later on because Yuri won't be as much of a threat. Casual sad that they lost twice in a row and thinks he's got to lock in and start doing stuff for his team or he might be cooked. He wants to be useful for the team and help them in challenges later on. Oh yeah, and Casual ended up voting for Nutter because if he didn't find the idol then they would suspect him. But he had something interesting to say about Mario Man. Mario Man. What the fuck, man? Bro, what? Casual's very proud of his squad. The Goon Squad will win all camps. Together we are the Goon Squad. With him, Mason, Yuri, and Ultimate. He's proud of how far they've come and how they're doing so far in the game.
I'm going to fucking slap Atlas. I know he's special ed, but dude, I told him to stop talking us being in an alliance, and he doesn't fucking understand that Fred is coming with us to the finale. Neither of us are getting into the finale. Like, be so dead ass with me.
The challenge is simple. Create unique theme for all the bosses. Well, it's really just one, but we said all for some reason. Don't ask. And the team that came in last was Jelly Beam Jousters, who will be facing Tribal Council for the second time. The original plan was to go for Ultimate, but Derp wants to vote for Yuri because he thinks basically Volt is bailing on Yuri and Ultimate because he sees how well they perform and wants to go with them, so Derp believes Volt is on their side and wants to take Yuri out. Let's find out which way Volt sways. If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Derp. Second vote, Yuri. Third vote, Derp. Fourth vote, Yuri. We're tied. 2 votes Derp, 2 votes Yuri. 1 vote left. The player voted out, Yuri.
Tribe spoken.
After Ultimate watched his friend get brutally murdered, he thinks he's cooked now that Yuri is dead. Ultimate is relying on Fred. He's hoping that Fred is either a really good guy or a fucking idiot so that it can help him out in the game and keep him from getting eliminated right before the merge.
Fred, you better clutch. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. Please, Fred, I need this. My team's kind of ally-less. I was partnered with Yuri. I just wanted to help him out.
Kirby and stuff has asked Atlas some stuff about an alliance, and his plan is to make an alliance with the Silly Swoops in him and see if it works out, or to make Atlas disposable vote if danger arises. He doesn't know yet, but he wants to keep that in mind. We have a live poker challenge with 2 players representing each team. Most points wins for their team. Let's get straight into it.
That feels like we're just.
I don't trust any. The thing is, I don't trust any of the judges because it's me. It's me in particular.
What about Luigi wins?
What if I give the judge that does better a cookie?
Zebra needs a girl.
Alright, Alex, split up your stream.
Split up your stream, Alex. I trust you the most. I don't trust. Sorry, no offense, Rusty. No offense, No offense, Summer. I don't know
who Autumn is. Why would we trust this person?
Yeah.
Why would we trust this Autumn person? I have never met him in my life.
Shut your bitch ass up, motherfucker. I'm literally not losing this. Shut your bitch ass up.
Roy,
yeah.
can you see his screen? You're the most important one seeing
the
screen.
only one I can't. Atlas full screen.
Kirby is watching a fucking
See the little
Penguin
full
Zero
screen
video
button
right
on your thing? Just full screen.
I just like moist critical, okay?
3, 2, 1, go.
Guys, can I have a cookie?
No.
How?
Who's got 24 coins already?
I've played enough Fallout New Vegas casinos on Deadlock to know how to play this.
Full house? Damn.
I need one Luigi card and I'm good.
Who got the full house?
Fuck you! I hate you, Luigi! I hate you! You hate me!
I love Luigi, bro. I love Luigi.
Why are you like this? Like, I love Luigi, like, I would kiss him on the mouth, but like,
No, why are you guys saying whoa? I agree, full-heartedly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, them Kirby mains.
You wouldn't
Kirby
smooch
mains.
Luigi?
Another full house. Let's go.
Dude, them
I know,
Kirby mains. He's like,
Full house,
out of this.
baby. And you'll give me a star card too. Fuck you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'll win with the power of moist critical. I got this.
Wait, I need to risk it. I might lose this because I risked
Oh, what? We tied.
Oh, I got it. Yes. No, it doesn't matter if you tie it. Oh my.
I love
No,
that.
wait. Oh wait. Where's my money? Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my fucking
Retarded idiot.
Yo, shut the fuck.
Who cares?
No, shut the fuck up. No, shut the fuck up, Asher.
Monkey Tuesday, guys. We having a free for it?
Shut the fuck up.
I just got hella money.
30 coins.
Hella
30
bands.
coins.
Shit. I don't fucking know, man. Someone's
Wait,
got
this is going
99
ahead.
coins, by the way. You guys gotta catch up.
Dude, that's fire, Atlas. All right, let me help you with this next round.
Summer does?
I don't care if I lose a
Bro, the house always wins, bro. Gambling casinos are fucking rigged.
Zebra, how many coins you got, gang?
Hold on. No, hold on.
100 right
Keep,
now.
okay, whatever,
I
Atlas.
literally can't lose here.
Bring me the money. Bring me the
Literally
money.
Oh my
You
god!
got 3
No.
clouds.
So was it 130? Coca-Cola, you're cooking!
Most Critical is not wanting to help you at all, brother.
Dude, no. He'll help me eventually. He just needs to lock in.
He needs time. He needs time.
Keep the star.
Yeah, you need to give the Moist Critical time. He matures like a fine wine.
Oh wait, I think you're watching the wrong.
I'm in the hundreds. I just cranked the hundreds.
I'm watching your stream, Atlas.
Wait, what do you?
Oh, it's a zebras. Oh my god, that was zebras.
Yeah, I knew it, brother. I think I put the cloud, not the star.
Yeah, and bet all your money. Bet all of your money too. You're so far behind.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Even the Moist Critical. Moist Critical will save you.
2 pairs.
I love Moist Critical.
You're making the objectively best players. You're just not lucky.
I got jack shit.
I know.
God. Oh, shit.
Zebra, how's it going for you?
I've got 120.
Yeah,
Say
I'm
a
at
fucking
120
god.
right now.
Let's go, Atlas.
Oh,
there we go. You just won like so much, dude.
18-minute warning, by the way. 18-minute warning.
that's fine. That's okay.
That puts you back in the game, Atlas.
Someone is at 230 coins, by the way.
I think I just in this man, right?
You're gonna be fine, Atlas.
I'm at 73.
I'm ahead. Oh, but he wins by star.
Moist Critical will save the run.
Damn, someone's already at 300. Who is this?
Get rid of everything with the
Derp.
mushroom.
Derp is winning so far.
Go Derp.
Good Lord Almighty! Oh my god!
Dude, I swear to God, if Luigi doesn't stop cucking me,
oh my god, 2
stab
pairs.
him in the chest.
I think it's full house.
No, you won by 1 tier.
Fuck.
Oh.
Shit.
What the fuck?
205. And get rid of everything.
I'm sorry.
Come on. One more flower. Come on.
No!
Win by 18.
He has nothing.
Yeah, Luigi just do not give a fuck.
Oh, you got junk!
Okay,
There you go,
so you're not.
What are you doing? You had
held
2 3 mushrooms on Mario and a cloud and you bet nothing. You didn't do anything.
I held.
That was throw at the last second.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm pretty.
Atlas has gotten junk the past like 4 hands in a row.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Alright, I'm out.
1. Don't touch anything.
After all the scores were tallied, Starlight Crystals face Tribal once again. Fred has his reasons on who he should keep and who he should get rid of. Most of his team was misfits that somehow won challenges. First off, there's Ben, who has not much to say and is kind of just there, inactive. Then there's Mason, funny, but doesn't do much for the team and is foreseeable worry in the game later. Then there's Atlas, who's not exactly the smartest, but does a lot for the team. And hopefully it's not him getting eliminated, in his own words. Well, he has decided to vote for Mason. Whether Mason goes home or not is based on what other players vote for. But with his reasoning is he thinks that it can help him overall the most in the game by voting for Mason. If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and they would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Mason. Second vote, Mason. The player voted out, Mason.
Tribe spoken.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your final 11 and our merged contestants. We have Puppet, Bat, Casual, Kirby, Ultimate, Derp, Atlas, Ben, Fred, Voltagle, and Coca-Cola. Let's see who comes out on top. Atlas thinks he's going in to merge pretty well with Puppet, Ben, and Kirby with Fred as his allies.
First plan of this, get Atlas out like he did good, but if I'm gonna win, then I need him out, and already I'm throwing this challenge.
W Puppet throwing for no reason.
What? No, you think I would throw because it's funny? I'm throwing so I can sit back and relax, get sympathy, say I want to go home, and then get Atlas out. If I have majority votes on me, I can turn this whole game around, popping Atlas's stupid ego.
Oh, that's so cool.
And easy to make it work, alongside that I already have people I know will protect me. So, and An idol guarantees my safety.
Fred thinks about the team and alliances he has right now with Atlas, Ben, Derp's three-person alliance, and Puppet. He wants to get rid of Silly Swoops right now, besides Puppet. He had a nice conversation with Atlas. He's hoping they stay true and loyal to him, but he doesn't think it's going to be perfect for his game and could be problematic. He hopes him and Derp are on the same page moving forward, getting the swoops out. And Puppet wants to get voted out. He believes in Puppet's lie and thinks that if it is a lie, he's gonna be livid. Bat knows Kirby's been setting up an alliance with all of the original Silly Swoops, and he's on board. He knows other alliances exist, but he's hoping one of those four can be in the finale and win the game. Kirby and Stuff does not trust Atlas and wants to take him out before the alumni. Kirby and Stuff also thinks Puppet's plan is really dumb, but if it works, it'll be a huge dub. Casual was added to an alliance with the Silly Swoops, and he knows he didn't contribute a lot to his team before, but thinks that now he can be a part of this alliance. And he thinks Fred is going after them for some reason, which he finds very interesting. Casual also has his original alliance with Ultimate, although the Goon Squad lost Yuri and Mason pre-merge. Casual's a bit skeptical though, because he thinks that if they lost another challenge before merge, he would have been booted out and eliminated. So he doesn't know if he's fully committed to the team or not, because it might stab him in the back. If they have to vote one of the four out, it might end up being him.
I suppose the only gooners are me and Casual. That's fine. We were the only ones that were not exactly strategists. And as I say this, Fred is DMing me, wants to get the swoops out. No can do. I will avenge Mason. I hate when a Bob take over my thoughts. Look at this machete I just bought. 3 people in this alliance. They all dying. I put gasoline in the air fryer. It seems like this elim is either Atlas or Puppet. I'd be thrilled, actually. The only alliance there needs to be is me and Casual. I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place. Puppeteer is playing her idol, this elim, so Atlas is going unless he wins immunity. But either way I vote, there is still discrepancy. Fred thinks I'm voting Puppet, and my Jelly Beam Alliance thinks I'm voting Atlas, but me and Casual quite possibly are the only two that know about all 3 alliances.
Welcome to Merge. Now's your time to express your thoughts, plans, or ideas going further into the game with your allies. I like women. I hate you. I love women. Derp's allies are kinda teamless. He thinks his plan is to keep Power and Coke alive. He wants Coke alive at almost anything possible unless it costs his own game. Also, here's a lot of stuff talking about Merge and his plans, and that's a lot. This is one of those moments where you pause and read it yourself. Coke breaks down their plan and how they want to go with Voltagle and Ultimate with the 4 jelly beams. Ult is saying he's in Merge and wants to become an alliance with them, but originally was going to vote them out. So Coke is very skeptical of this. Create a new enemy, give them a name and design, how they would work. I'm going to show you the art because that's the most important part. Some of the art wasn't the best, and we had a few examples of, well, interesting art. They had good concepts, but the art really cost them in judging, and we had quite some good ones with third place, this one coming from Puppet, and this one in second place coming from Kirby and Stuff, with the winner having a great concept, which the idea is on the Discord, so you should join the Discord in the description if you want to see them. And here is the art from Coca-Cola, who got first, but instead of taking immunity, they took a star coin, meaning since Kirby and Stuff got second place, they will get immunity. Casual talks about Puppet wanting Fred out after Atlas and does not like this idea. They also know that they're very conflicted right now because Ultimate wants to get rid of someone like Coke and keep Fred around as long as possible. Ultimate is genuinely convinced that Fred is a robot. Fred yaps and yaps and yaps about this vote and being next and thinks he's scared about this tribal and he's scrambling to stay in the game even though Puppet's getting everyone to vote for them and they want to get Atlas out and Atlas wants to get Puppet out and yada 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 yada. Frantic Fred is on the loose. How does that have to do with anything I just said? Bat's nervous and thinks this could be very risky, but he votes for Puppet. If anyone has an immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Puppet has decided to play an immunity idol on themselves. Any votes for Puppet will no longer count. First vote, Puppet does not count. 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 2 votes left. The next vote, Atlas. The 8th player voted out. Atlas.
Travis spoken.
Casual thinks this would have been a lot easier if Yuri and Mason were still alive, and Nickel's given Puppet a run for her money. And on top of all this, he feels really bad for how he's playing right now since he's betraying his original team for Ultimate, which is his main alliance. And he feels really guilty and doesn't want to do it, but knows that if he wants to win, he has to betray the 3 of them. Kirby and stuff is confident in their position in the game and thinks they're gonna minimum make top 5, finding out Ben is allies with only Atlas and wants to make an alliance with them so they can use them later on. Kirby is very confident in their group, thinking Ultimate is the only threat, and they think that their 4 votes with their original team will be enough, not knowing Casual's double-crossing them. Ultimate does a real quick recap on their allies. AI-generated contestant known as Fred, and Casual, as well as a team they don't trust known as Volt, Coke, and Derp. Look at this nice video. I wonder what happens when I click on it. I've seen a lot of weird shit contestants have put in their confessional. What the fuck did I just watch? Ultimate continues breaking down how his position in the game is. He has Casual feeding him info from the other alliance. He has the jelly beams with Bat having an idol. That knowledge could be useful later. He thinks the swoops are targeting him, then Ben. He thinks the lines are really blurred, and he wants to keep it that way to cover up Casual's tracks. He also spilled to Fred that he knew about the swoop's move in the game. Fred thinks he should have stuck with Puppet as the vote. He thinks he's an idiot. He thinks he's gonna be voted out next. Who knows? Oh, and here's Fred with a fucking skateboard. Look at him. He genuinely thinks he's cooked right now and thinks he has to sacrifice his homeboy Ben. He thinks he's going to the gulag soon, but he won't miss him. He thinks he's the busiest guy around. He doesn't want to offend them, but Sub 2 was inactive and probably could have provided something to the team, but Ben has done absolutely nothing. Absolutely damn nothing. And they're cooked. He wants to throw Ben under the bus to save himself. And Fred tells me about his dump. Why? He also sends a gif of a monkey as Saul. Why? And then himself. Fred, are you okay, buddy? You good, man? You going a little crazy here? Well, that definitely answers my question. Oak was a little bit surprised in how Last Tribal went, but they thought it was funny, and right now they think the other jelly beams are concerned since Puppet is still here and a big threat. However, they think that it won't be too big of a deal since they can just vote Puppet next time they lose. GeoGuessr Challenge. I'm going to skip to the end of this since there's no real way to show you how it goes. Coca-Cola wins immunity. Casual fakes a vote in threads with Ultimate for the colors of the roll in order to get the silly swoops to be on board with the vote and think that they're with them. And then they realize that it doesn't make sense because the vote count will still be against them, so they decide to vote for Ben for the vote count.
Hello there. Why am I still in this game again? I'm genuinely curious. Anyway, hello. This is the Fred guy. You know, the guy who's in the Survivor thing and has no idea what he's doing. If I get voted out very soon, then oh well. It is what it is. I don't really care that much anyway. This was all in good fun, so. I had also my team fucking sucked. Like we can just say that right now. Like only like 2 of us participated in challenges. 3 if you count the person who literally had to leave. And then it's just me and one other person now as I'm making this video. And then they're probably gonna get voted out very soon. And then it'll be me. Even though I have an idol, I'll probably just use it after Ben gets voted out, or I'll use it now. Honestly, I no pun intended on that, by the way. Despite that person literally being the name now, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So if you see a little frantic Fred on the loose, just letting you know, just a little bit of a heads up, real quick.
If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Puppet. Second vote, Ben. Third vote, Ben. Fourth vote, Puppet. We're tied. 2 votes Puppet, 2 votes Ben. Next vote, Ben. Next vote, Ben. The next vote, Puppet. The next vote, Puppet. Once again, we're tied 4-4 with only 2 votes left. The next vote, Ben. Final vote, Puppet. We have a tie. Players must revote. If it's another tie, we're deadlocked and we'll go to rocks. The players have revoted. First vote, Ben. Second vote, Puppet. Third vote, Ben. Next vote, Puppet. The next vote, Puppet. The next vote, Puppet. The player voted out, and the first member of the jury, Puppet.
Travis spoken.
Casual wants to salvage the Swoop Alliance, but is pretty sure Bat has an idol. They want to salvage the Alliance so they can use them later on and play Double Agent even more than they already have with Ultimate, so that they can, as a duo, get as far as they can. Kirby is worried right now that there are only 3 votes now that Puppet's gone. Kirby and stuff wants to lay low till he can get into a majority and try and win the game from there. Coke thinks they are a big threat right now based on their challenge wins so far and wants to use Jelly Beam's votes to keep them in the game later on. For this challenge, each player must design a box cover art. It doesn't have to be drawn per se, but the challenge itself must be a original design for an All-Stars version of the new Super Mario Bros. Series. In third place, we have this one, which came from Kirby and stuff. In second place, we had this one that came from Fred. And in first place, we had this one that came from Coke. And Coke decided to take immunity with this one. Ultimate doesn't know what's going on, but thinks it's Coke going. Even the Coke has immunity, which is interesting. Ultimate, how much attention have you really been paying? Derp's a little lost in the sauce with all these alliances going this way and that, and thinks there's a lot going on with only 9 players in the game, making for an interesting vote. Fred is just scared right now. He doesn't think he'll survive past the final 5, but if he plays his cards right, he thinks he can, and he's had fun so far. If anyone has an immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Fred has decided to play an immunity idol on Fred. Any votes for Fred will no longer count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Derp. Second vote, Bat. Third vote, Bat. The next vote, Derp. The next vote, Derp. Next vote, Bat. We're tied. 3 votes Bat, 3 votes Derp. Next vote, Bat. The player voted out, and second member of our jury, Bat.
Travis spoken.
Kirby and stuff is really grasping at straws right now, directly DMing Coke, challenging them to Smash Bros, which I'm not going to lie to you, they didn't say anything back, and it just kind of died out there. Derp thinks a lot is going on right now. To sum it all up, they want to vote for Ben next, but thinks that they got to stay strong with their team for a few votes and their alliances so that they can be safe in the game and make it into the finale. Fred is worried about Kirby and stuff harming their game, so they want Kirby and stuff gone as soon as possible. Coke thinks the plan from here is simple. Get someone out like Ben on the next vote, then once they get top 6, slime Ultimate and go from there to use that as a way to have their final 3 with Volt and Derp. The challenge is simple. Design something new for World 9. Instead of just space and moon and all that crap, you have to design something new and original. This was the winning submission submitted by Casual, and they chose a star coin, meaning Ultimate in second place is immune.
Damn, I think The vote is Coke. Casual wants me to ally with Fred, Ben, and Kirby. Fred and Ben I already brought up as a final 4 candidates. Kirby, however, me no likey. I vote Benjamin.
Fred is heavily considering what he should do with the next vote. On one end, he could vote off Ben and say goodbye to a true ally from the start, or he could take a risk, because if a swoop plays an idol on Ben, therefore he could be at risk. He doesn't know whether to go with Cola, Volt, and Derp because they're strong, or with Ultimate who scares him, so this next vote's going to be a tough call for him. If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Derp has played an idol on Coke. Any votes for Coke will no longer count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Kirby and Stuff. Second vote, Ben. Third vote, Ben. Fourth vote, Derp. Fifth vote, Derp. We are tied. 2 votes Derp, 2 votes Ben. Next vote, Ben. The player voted out. Ben.
Travis spoken.
Kirby and Stuff is confused on how they are alive right now. Then they go and rant about how they and Casual are defying the odds. And then Casual talks about how they're genuinely surprised that Kirby hasn't found out that they were double-crossing them the whole time. Ultimate thinks he's the swing vote between Casual, Fred, and Kirby, or the Jelly Beam Jousters, and he thinks he cannot allow Kirby in the final 4. However, Fred is really the one that is the swing vote here because he's playing dumb and DMing Derp things about the game right now, and he's telling Derp about the fake alliance he has with Ultimate, Kirby, and Casual. Fred not only finds Kirby a threat, but now Ultimate, and thinks he has to get rid of both of them pretty soon. Fred asks himself why is he playing both sides? Well, so he can have control and decide who goes home. For this challenge, you need to create a mock world with levels, graphics, or whatever you want to use. The winner was Derp, and it was 4 screenshots that I'm not going to send over because that's a lot of work for this simple little challenge. Coke is well aware that Ultimate made a group chat with Kirby and Casual and thinks there's more to this story with them trying to get a jelly beam out. However, Ultimate's convinced that Fred is on their side. Coke is not too sure though.
Alright, if you're watching this video, my name is Fred. I'm the Survivor Wii guy. Another play I've had is I know Coca-Cola has an idol. I know Casual and Kirby have 2 star coins, and I'm trying to see if I can get a vote on somebody that they don't expect. I'm gonna try and vote out Volt on the Jousters 3. However, I'm gonna do that vote, but I'm gonna tell Coke to play their idol on Volt. I'll keep you posted on that, and I'll see you probably next time on what I might do. Cause some mayhem, of course. So, yeah, stay tuned.
If anyone has an immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Coke has decided to use an idol on Volt. Any votes for Volt will no longer count. First vote, Volt. The second vote, Volt. The third vote, Volt. None of those votes count. Next vote, Kirby. The next vote, Kirby. The player voted out, Kirby.
Travis spoken.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the alumni. Casual, Ultimate, Derp, Fred, Volt, and Coke are your final 6. One of these 6 will be the sole survivor. Casual thinks they're cooked with the current situation they're in. They don't find it very favorable, and they've lost a lot of hope. Their only regret is not trying hard in some of the gaming challenges during the team phase. They feel like if they would have won, they could have done better, and they're slowly losing hope. If they can somehow eliminate Volt, Cola, or Derp and make the end with Ultimate, they would be very happy with it. Also, they figured out what happened with the thing with Fred at last Tribal that confused them. They realized that Fred was trying to vote off Volt and put themselves in a top 3 position to defeat the other alliance in a 3v3 by taking out Kirby and taking out the idol from under Coke.
Fuck. Sigh, I'm not winning. I've tried to portray these men 5 times. I'm probably gonna get 5th, Casual 6th, Fred 4th, Volt 3rd, Derp second, and Coke will win, making the most anticlimactic ending ever. For the record, I tried to stop this, but Fred's bitch ass can't work under pressure. If I can convince Fred he's on the outs with the beams, maybe. I don't even care who wins as long as it's not that slimy bum-ass robot known as Fred. I'm like Timmy's dad. I blame everything on Fred. Probably because it's his fault.
So we just did the vote off. Sorry, Kirby. It just had to happen. Basically, I have managed to, because Ultimate is trying to get on my little bit of the wrong side of me because I got mad at me because he thought I betrayed them. However, luckily, he thought it was like a vote steal thing. So luckily, that plan has actually gone into motion. So I still could flip, but I don't want Ultimate to be a part of that. I want Ultimate to leave. Casual, I can definitely try and take with me to at least the final four, and the plan I currently have in motion is that I want Casual to not win the final 6 challenge. It's going right now. I want Casual to win the final 5 challenge and get a star coin from it. That's what I want to happen. So if that could happen, then that's really good, because if Casual gets it now, then Casual can use it now to vote off one of them, which I could do, but I don't want Casual to do it now. I might try and convince Casual to use it the next one, just because I want them to think that they're there, but they're not. So we'll try to probably push Ultimate for the next vote off. If Casual does not win at all, then that's really bad, because it'll probably just be a Jousters 3. So I'll try to pull some strings there, but I need Casual to literally lock in for this challenge and the following one. If Ultimate does get immunity and Casual gets the star coin, then that'll be a little problematic. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. I think Casual will probably use the idol, and then I might be the person voted out or something, and I would have to make sure I side with them. So I got to be very careful here from now on. So if I'm careful enough, then something crazy might happen at the final 6. But we made it. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We have a little hit challenge that I'm going to try and do. We'll see what happens. Take care, everybody, and see you guys final 6 challenge. Woo!
Coke is very happy right now and wants to slime out Ultimate and Casual next. This is a very simple challenge. Create a hint movie for one of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Coke won a star coin and Volt got immunity for this challenge. And the reason I'm not going to show you the videos is because my computer crashed twice trying to download these. I'm sorry, so I guess the videos are not going to be in the full video, but they're on the Discord if you want to see them. Sorry, guys.
I suppose if I die, it's because everyone around me was cowards. Volt didn't want to risk our team being slightly worse at challenges, so he let Coke and Derp live, meaning them two control the game now. Fred was too much of a pussy to play from the bottom, so he went to Ben and flipped on Puppet the last moment. Then he kissed ass of Derp, Coke, and Volt, boring off final 3. Coke's game start to finish. It's almost certain I will fail, but I'm out of options. We did alright for a couple of goon squatters.
If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Casual. Second vote, Coke. Third vote, Ultimate. We have a tie. Next vote, Ultimate. Next vote, Coke. Once again, it's tied. 2 votes Ultimate, 2 votes Coke, 1 vote Casual, 1 vote left. 13th person eliminated from new Super Mario Bros. Wii Survivor is Ultimate.
Travis spoken.
Coke mentions how Ultimate is just a little bit upset, but he had it coming, according to Coke. I actually don't know. I wasn't paying attention to Coke and Ultimate beef. Casual thinks Fred is making things too complicated and it needs to be a little more simple. He doesn't know why they argued 2 days ago and wish they could just put aside the shit that happened, because now Ultimate's gone. Fred is a little bit regretful of the last vote. He wanted to get rid of Coke for a long time, but he sees it as a semi-win because he thought Ultimate could have blindsided him next, and now Ultimate's gone. But he didn't know that Volt was going to throw a vote on Casual in case of an idle play, and he doesn't realize it wouldn't have been a tie until after it was too late. So, he really screwed up there, but he thinks there's still a good outcome from this since Ultimate, a threat to him, is gone. The challenge is simple. You need to create a new gimmick for each Koopaling, and how it works. Casual ends up winning and chooses a star coin, meaning immunity goes to Coke. Casual decides to go for a vote steal. Fred suggested that they use the vote steal on Derp, which got them thinking if they use the vote steal on Derp, Cola will use an idol on Derp, thinking Derp is at risk, and then them and Fred can blindside Volt. Even Fred knows this is a very big risk. Derp's a little confused on the vote steal play from Casual, and maybe he thinks Fred will side with him. Derp's a little confused, and maybe it'll show up at Tribal. Who knows? If anyone has an advantage or immunity idol they would like to play, now is the final time to do so. Coca-Cola has used an immunity idol on Derp. Any votes for Derp will no longer count. Casual has stolen Derp's vote. Casual gets to vote twice. Derp will not vote. I will read the votes. First vote, Casual. Second vote, Casual. Third vote, Volt. Fourth vote, Volt. The player voted out, Volt.
Tribe spoken.
It's that time of season again for me to roast the contestants off the top of my head. It's Final Four, and it's 3:57 a.m., so these are going to be some pretty creative roasts. Starting off with Casual. Bro, you're literally just a coin in a jar. Like, you're just slipping through the cracks. You're falling in the right spots. You're betraying the right people at the right times. And then you're getting stuck, and you're being bailed out by Fred, who's the banker. I don't have a better roast. You come up with a roast at 4 a.m. for yourself. No, let's see it. At 4 a.m., I'm going to ping you in the Discord server, and I need to see you roast yourself. Alright? Okay? Next up, we have Derp. Puppy Dog Derp. Oh, Derp, bro, you're just a puppy dog to Coke here. The whole game, you've been going by their lead, following what they say. They've just been the leader of the duo. Next, we have Fred. Everyone seems to hate you, my guy. I don't know what you did. You're like a bagel, right? Everyone wants a donut, but then you're there at Dunkin'. You're like the bagel when everyone walks in. Like, you're good, but no one likes you. I mean, you're good, but no one likes you. Kind of like in the game. And then we're left with Coke. What else did you do other than win challenges? You carried Derp and you carried Volt, and that's it. You carried balloons. You're like Up. You're the little old man carrying the bird and the child. And that was it. That's all you're remembered for. And those are my 4 a.m. roasts. If they sucked, they sucked. If they were good, they were good. I do not care. I'm not re-recording this. Any stutters or whatever crap will stay in the video, including this closing part where I talk about it.
You look at the category and you pick which one for like. So let's
Well,
say New Super
it
Mario.
says
DS
the
for
point
500.
values right there, and the category is on the top.
I don't see anything.
What do you mean you don't see anything?
Like, where's the?
I see it. I see it. I'm good.
Are you watching Roy's
Not on
stream?
the stream.
Oh wait. No, I'm not watching it.
You might want to watch the stream. It might help you.
500 on New Super Mario Bros. U.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Miiverse
dastardly
posting
right there.
becomes accessible after clearing this specific level.
I know that one.
Oh shoot, I do know it. Okay.
And I buzz in.
Yeah, let me answer, Roy.
Well, this is casual. This is casual's question, right?
Yeah, this is Casual's question. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
buzz
casual.
in.
After World 2-1.
World 2-1?
2-1.
That is
2-1?
Buzz in.
That's incorrect, Fred.
What is the first tower level?
That is correct.
Oh, who is Gold Mario?
That is correct.
Is it also soda?
What is happening, bro? Why did I just know everything?
Hey guys, I think
so much
Fred
fun.
I
won.
think I get one wrong. Let's go New Super Mario Bros. DS for 100.
100. The amount of power-ups in New Super Mario Bros. DS.
Okay, this one I should definitely get wrong. What is 8?
That is incorrect. Derp.
Damn, alright.
I lost all my brain cells in the last Jeopardy.
Yeah, this is his second Jeopardy in a row, by the way.
Fred's going back to back here.
Sorry,
Guys, I'm
Derp.
transitioning, okay? It's like, I'm gonna pass for this one.
Odd number.
You're gonna pass.
Can I go now? 6.
Good luck,
What is 6?
6? That is
Yeah.
incorrect. Casual.
Not 6.
Is it like
Oh, wait.
5?
Okay, I think I know.
That is also incorrect.
What is...
We got the 100 question
What is
wrong.
7 power-ups.
It's 7. I already know
What's the other one?
I think Coca-Cola should
Alright,
have
go
a
Okay,
thing.
cool, go ahead.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii 300.
Alright. Wii is the only New Super Mario Bros. Game to support this control method.
The Wii, the nunchuck.
That is correct.
No.
Nice.
400.
400? Wii 400?
Wii.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 25th Mario Anniversary Wii bundle includes New Super Mario Bros. Wii and another bonus game.
So I'll just pass it. I'll just pass.
Okay. Fred?
What is Wii Sports?
That is correct.
Really?
Yep.
Actually?
Actually?
New Super Mario Bros. DS for 200.
The emblem used on the goal pole.
I do not play this game. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Dirt.
The logo of Mario.
That is incorrect. Cola?
Oh.
What is a skull face?
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Skeleton.
Luigi 200? Okay.
Yes.
The only presence of Mario during the opening cutscene of New Super Luigi Bros. U.
What is Mario's hat?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Luigi first 300.
Luigi 300?
Yes.
Okay.
It is what he said.
The special name of the year New Super Mario Bros. U was released.
The year of Luigi.
Yeah. Sorry, that's also worded horribly.
Luigi for
Why
100.
are you here?
100?
100.
Okay.
Yeah.
The amount of time you have per level.
What is 100 seconds?
That is correct.
Guys, if you think Roy deserves to die, hit that like button. This is for the video, by the way.
What is Mario Wii for 100?
Yeah, man.
I don't think we even need to do the rest of the challenge.
Yeah,
Fred just
don't think
wins.
Fred can actually even lose at this point.
Fred, you win. Do
The
you wanna
only
like?
one to positive. Fred, who do you want to take to the finale with you?
So I've actually had a little bit of this deliberation because part of me wants to take this one other person because they've been an ally for me for a while. However, I am going to be taking Casual with me.
Casual?
I want to see Derp and Cola go at it.
Oh.
Lord almighty, bro.
Thank you, Fred.
Casual, you are going the final 3 with me. Let's go.
Three, two, one. Begin your speed runs. Going through this level, and he's dead. He just got.
Oh, he dies to the paratrooper.
He got into the Koopa.
The Flyjo killed him.
Cola's ever on the level where he wants to damage boost. He now has mushrooms to do that.
Yeah, I won.
Discord Survivor. It's hard to believe we've made it to Season 6 already. While most agree that these speedrun challenges are pretty lackluster, especially compared to the blowout of last season, Mario Bros. Wii Survivor brought a whole new meaning to this concept during the Fire Challenge. Tensions were high from the very beginning, and as the tides turned and players were being set back,
Both of them losing their medals.
the show for the commentators was nothing less than spectacular. Who will emerge victorious? To answer that question, we have to speedrun through the home game of this season, Mario Bros. Wii. Yeah, fuck that, Alex. I'm making the rest of this normal. Fuck you.
Derp getting cannonballed on the other side of the screen. He's very small and tiny right now. Almost as tiny as Mr. Junior over there. Whip it out, Bowser jumps too high though. He's going down. He's yelling timber.
I did it.
You win. Good job.
I definitely won.
Cola won the speed run. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a goddamn second.
It's not Princess Peach?
I should have killed him,
Kamek
man.
the whole time?
Oh, whip it out, Bowser from the grave comes back, doing despair.
Enormous Bowser.
Oh, he's whipping it out all over. Okay, Cola barely dodging the fire there. Derp still isn't even.
I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. Hang on. Wait.
Oh, the star coin is in reach. Oh,
I can't get it. Never mind. I can't get it. I can't get it. I'm sorry.
No!
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a penalty right there.
I'm
The
sorry
last
to all
ball,
my
come
fans.
on. There we go. Go, 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 go.
Last one.
It's open.
Have time.
It's open. The final stretch.
Alright, well,
You'll grab the propeller mushroom.
yeah, Cola is gonna
It's
end
a
this
race
one.
to the finish.
Cola might win, but he's a loser in my heart. Meanwhile, Derp just
Taking
blowing
the
up,
fast track.
blowing up Junior here.
He
Whip it out,
knows the
Bowser.
path.
Lagging the game right now. And Derp might die to Junior. Don't put it past him.
On the final wall. I think.
Okay.
It's the spin. The button. It's over.
Done. That is time. Derp has absolutely no idea that it's over right now because he's fucking deafened. He's just gonna play out the entire rest of the run, probably.
Just let him do it.
I mean,
So
Cola,
anyway-
you might as well make your. Oh, hi, Derp. How you doing? Derp, we really got to see that best of 3 from Iggy. You left him hanging.
And with that, here's your final 3. The only thing left to do is see jury speeches and then get to the final vote.
So, hello. I am doing my actual, like, face cam thing now. I usually used to do this on my phone, but I feel like it's a lot better if I just try and, like, explain a few things of how I've done this game for most of the part. So, the final 4, the challenge is going to be in roughly 13 hours, I think. It's currently 4 a.m., 3:58 to be exact. So, I'm kind of curious to see what will end up happening. It really just depends on what the challenge kind of is. If it ends up being like a speedrun challenge, I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage, maybe not so much. It really just depends on how well I actually perform the run, but also depends on what the category is. It's like 30 minutes, so I just like, I don't know if I want to do it and stuff like that. It also could just be a mini game where it's like an actual, like, you have to make sure you get a higher score. That might be problematic. That's the one where I'm just like, I don't know about this. So it really just depends on whatever ends up happening. So as for what the rest of this part is, I don't really know what's going to happen in this game per se. It really just kind of comes down to if I end up winning immunity because of who I'm going to try and possibly take with me to the final 3. Because on one hand, I could take Derp, who's been like a close ally for like most of this game, and then I could take Casual, who's came like a more recent ally that I feel like I'm kind of more aligned with a little bit towards the end of this game. Cola 100% will not take. I want Cola to get out, which would be perfect for my game, because if Casual and Derp made it, I wouldn't be fine. I'd be fine with losing, but it really just depends on the situation, really. So I'm excited to see what ends up happening. We'll see what the challenge will bring us. It's gonna be at 5 p.m. my time, which is cool. So hopefully you guys are excited for that because this will either backfire horribly and I might be out of the game. I will end up actually making it to the final three. Maybe we'll see. It really just depends on how well this challenge goes. That's really what it is. If it doesn't work out, then that's fine. It is what it is. I'm excited, and stay tuned for stuff in the future. Depending on whatever happens, I'm excited, and I'm probably gonna go to bed in a few minutes. So, take care, everybody, and as my competitors, good luck. Y'all will need it, okay? I'm coming for you. You.
Next, we have Coca-Cola's speech. Casual didn't make a video, and Casual didn't have an AI voice in this video, so I will be voicing Casual's speech for you. Before I start my speech, I want to give a massive thanks to Puppet, Kirby, and Bat. Without you three carrying me back in the team phase, I probably wouldn't even be here, and I truly appreciate everyone and everything you guys did for me. I also want to thank Mason, Yuri, and Ultimate. Even though we didn't make it as far as we hoped as a group, you guys are one of the funniest people and group I have met on this app, and without you guys' support, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. Last and definitely not least, I want to thank the hosts for all the time, effort you guys put into this season. I'm very grateful for the stuff you guys did, genuinely had fun. With that being said, here is my speech from the very start to the very end. I started the game by forming a Goon Squad alliance with Yuri, Mason, and Ultimate. Our goal was to share information about the other teams so that if we make it to merge, we can easily breeze through. During the team phase, I was on Silly Swoop's team with Nutter, Puppet, Kirby, Bat, and Iberia. I asked Nutter to ally with me, and then Puppet also approached me to ally. These early moves gave me connections inside the team that I could use later. I tried my best to position myself better. Despite my planning, the game didn't go so well as I hoped. I lost Yuri and Mason before the merge, and Nutter eventually got eliminated because of me, putting me in a bad spot again. Once we reached merge, I was invited to a Swoops alliance which I used to basically gather info for Ultimate. At final 10 or 9, I thought that Puppet was the biggest threat and voted her out. This was one of the hardest moves I had to make. Puppet, Kirby, Bat, and I were close. They treated me like family. Betraying them left me truly devastated, but I knew it was a necessary step if I wanted to advance in the game. I had a plan to manipulate the Swoops by making them think Ultimate had figured me out and getting a fake flip. but for some reason they never realized my betrayal, even though my votes were fairly clear, or maybe they did and just never told me, but this showed how I was under the radar. As Merge progressed, my alliance basically shifted. Kirby told me and Bat to lay low. Bat was eliminated next. After Ben, one of Fred's teammates, was voted out, Fred approached Kirby to form an alliance. Fred, Kirby, Ultimate, and me. We lost the challenge after that, which led us to the other alliance, getting a vote steal, which led to Kirby's elimination. Tensions between Fred and Ultimate escalated. Ultimate thought Fred betrayed us, ultimately resulting in Ultimate being voted out. At Final 5, I faced a massive turning point. I won the challenge and earned a star coin. Using information from Fred about Cola having an idol, I stole and eliminated Volt, securing my spot in the Final 4 against the odds. Finally, at Final 4, Fred won the live challenge and chose me to advance to Final 3 alongside him, solidifying my place in the finale. Throughout this game, I played with a combination of strategy, social awareness, adaptability. I built connections, made tough calls, and sometimes hurt people I cared about. I seized opportunities when they mattered most. I positioned myself in ways that would benefit me. So hopefully, this is enough to gain your vote. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one thing left to do. 7 votes for a winner. For the final time, I will read the votes. First vote, Fred. Second vote, Casual. Third vote, Coke. We're tied. 1 vote Fred, 1 vote Coke, 1 vote Casual. Next vote, Coke. Next vote, Casual. 2 votes Coke, 2 votes Casual. 2 votes left. Next vote, Casual. The winner of Mario Bros. Wii Survivor is Casual. Congratulations to Casual, and thank you for everyone who competed and supported this season. But before you go, I have one final treat for you guys.
Six seasons of Survivor so far. We've had Smash Bros, we've had Mario Party, Mario Kart, all these games, and now we are back with Season 7, Donkey Kong 64.
Howdy. So, my game plan? Figure out what's going on and maybe steal food from people. I think it'll be fun though.
So my goal is to make it to the final 5 and then we'll see how the rest goes.
Going into this season, my knowledge on Survivor is limited. But I have the heart, I'm gonna put in the effort, and who knows, maybe I'll surprise some people.
Not only that, but there's also another twist with this season.
Illumini in Season 1, but nearly dead last in All-Stars. And now, it's my chance to prove that Season 1 wasn't a fluke.
Nine months ago was the first time I competed in one of these. And now I'm returning for a third time. And I don't feel any more safe than when I first competed in this game.
Hey there, it's Big Hair Guy, and I'm excited again to compete in this season. I'm gonna give it my best shot, see how good I can do, and try to make it as far as I can.
3 returnees, 18 players, but in the end, only 1 survivor.